Hey guys, this is Ray for PhoneArena, and you're watching a video comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S3 and the Samsung Galaxy S2. The Samsung Galaxy S2 was one of the most successful Android phones ever, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how Samsung has improved its offering and whether or not it's worth upgrading to the Galaxy S3 if you have the Galaxy S2. First of all, we noticed that both devices are very different in terms of design. The Galaxy S2 is much more compact with its 4.3-inch screen and it's also pretty lightweight. The Galaxy S3 isn't heavy either, but it has these more rounded corners around here, and it's significantly bigger thanks to the 4.8-inch screen. So if you definitely need the bigger screen, the Galaxy S3 will appeal to you more, most probably. On the other hand, the Galaxy S2 has a somewhat more characteristic look thanks to this more rectangular shape here. On the back of both handsets, we find yet another difference. The Galaxy S3 uses a glossy plastic finish, while the Galaxy S2 has this matte one, and it kind of has a nice texture to it. But this is pretty much it. If you enjoy the smooth, glossy plastic, the Galaxy S3 will probably appeal to you a bit more compared to the Galaxy S2. Now let's turn their displays on and see what differences we have here. First, the Galaxy S3 is much bigger because it measures 4.8 inches, whereas the Galaxy S2 has a 4.3-inch screen, which was so big last year, but this year the Galaxy S3 pushes the limits even further to 4.8 inches. The Galaxy S3 has a HD Super AMOLED screen, while the Galaxy S2 has the Super AMOLED Plus technology. The differences are that the Galaxy S3 has an HD resolution, while the Galaxy S2 has 480 by 800 pixels here. Pixel density is higher on the Galaxy S3, so images do look crisper here on this display of the Galaxy S3. On the other hand, though, the Galaxy S3 has a slight advantage in terms of the matrix that has been used, because it uses a traditional RGB matrix. That's what the Plus in Super AMOLED Plus stands for. But the Galaxy S3 is not too far behind in this respect. It uses the Pentile matrix, yes, but due to the very high resolution, the negative effects of this technology are really reduced to a minimum. When it comes to color reproduction, the Galaxy S3 is somewhat better compared to the Galaxy S2 because it's a bit brighter, and you can set the colors to be not as vibrant and oversaturated, which they are on Super AMOLED screens, which is a great addition here. We also like the fact that Samsung has improved the color temperature a bit here, so things are a bit more natural here on the display of the Galaxy S3 compared to those on the Galaxy S2. The Galaxy S3 and the Galaxy S2 both have ice cream sandwich at this point, but the TouchWiz version on the Galaxy S3 is newer. It's the TouchWiz Nature UX, which is only found here at this point. Basically, there isn't really too much of a difference. The Nature UX here on the Galaxy S3 looks a bit better compared to TouchWiz on the Galaxy S2, but in terms of functionality, there isn't too much of a difference. Now, there are some things that you can't do on the Galaxy S2, and these have to do with the added functionalities with TouchWiz Nature UX, which includes for example, the S-Voice natural voice recognition service, which is the Samsung's version of Siri, so to speak. Some other stuff includes the Smart Stay functionality, which uses the front-facing camera of the handset to track your eyes and determine whether or not you're looking at the screen. And this actually helps the phone figure out if it should keep the display on or it can turn it off. It's a pretty neat trick that we're sure that we'll see in future Samsung handsets, but not the Galaxy S2, unfortunately. As you can expect, the typing experience on the Galaxy S3 and 2 is pretty much identical. The portrait keyboard actually of the Galaxy S3 is better, the keys are bigger, and as they should be considering the larger 4.8-inch screen, but we actually kind of like the design of the landscape keyboard of the Galaxy S2 a bit more, because as you can see here, the keys on the Galaxy S2 are somewhat higher compared to those of the Galaxy S3, which makes them relatively easier to press without the unfortunate probability of pressing another key. But other than that, we're sure that both handsets will be perfect companions if you like to type a lot of messages or emails with your smartphone. Overall, the performance of both phones is pretty similar, but the Galaxy S3 is of course smoother, and the animations and transitions and such kind of stuff here are more fluid here on the Galaxy S3, and that's because of the quad-core Exynos processor. For comparison, the processor on the Galaxy S2 is again Exynos, but it's just dual-core, and when you couple that with the optimizations probably done by Samsung for TouchWiz Nature UX, you finally get a somewhat more fluid and refined experience here. The Galaxy S3 and 2 are excellent devices for browsing the web. Of course, the Galaxy S3 has the upper hand here because its superior hardware allows it to perform better in the browser, although the Galaxy S2 is not really far behind, but still the Galaxy S3 is somewhat smoother compared to its predecessor. In addition, the Galaxy S3 has a relatively larger screen at 4.8 inches, while the Galaxy S2 only has a 4.3-inch screen, which of course makes things somewhat smaller. There's almost no difference when you take a look at the camera interfaces of the Galaxy S3 and Galaxy S2, but still Samsung has taken care to improve some things here and there. For example, it has placed these handy shortcuts to setting the focusing mode and shooting mode here, which aren't available with the Galaxy S2. Another thing is that the Galaxy S3 has the burst shot functionality. I actually don't know why this phone keeps taking pictures in this position. Yeah. So anyways, the Galaxy S3 has the burst shot or best shot functionality, which allows it to take a lot of images in quick succession, and then you can easily choose the best one out of this series of pictures, and this is very useful if you're shooting something which moves very quickly, for example. Another thing that Galaxy S2 is missing is the HDR mode for taking pictures. When it comes to the quality of the photos, there actually isn't almost any difference between the two handsets. In some of the scenes, it's as if there is a bit more clarity with the Galaxy S3, probably due to the slightly better exposure of things. But overall, we tried really hard, but couldn't really find any difference in most of the pictures that we took. The 1080p video that you can shoot with Galaxy S3 and 2 is actually better on the Galaxy S3 because of the superior image quality and better exposure. Both of those move at about 29 or 30 frames per second when the lighting conditions are good, but the Galaxy S3 does have the better looking video, although of course the difference is not so great, but still there is a difference. The music player of the Galaxy S2 is a bit more straightforward when you compare it to the one on the Galaxy S3, but there are some features missing. For example, the music circle in the Galaxy S3, which simply isn't available on the Galaxy S2. Apart from this, on both devices you can set an equalizer preset like this, and you can even set up a custom one. The Galaxy S3 comes with an amazing video gallery here, whereas with the Galaxy S2 you're stuck with the default ice cream sandwich one. Of course you're not stuck with it, because you can install a third-party player, but as far as default software goes, the Galaxy S3 is the more refined handset. You can play pretty much every kind of format and codec with both of these devices, and if it so happens that there is a file that you cannot play, you can install a third-party player in order to add that missing support. However, the Galaxy S3 is obviously the better phone when it comes to watching video, because it has a bigger 4.8-inch screen. It's also a bit brighter compared to the Galaxy S2. In addition, the resolution is also higher, so you're actually going to take a bit more of an advantage when playing those HD resolution videos. Call quality is pretty good on both handsets. The Galaxy S3 is a bit better. The earpiece sounds a bit better compared to the Galaxy S2. That's thanks to the special equalizer that has been utilized by Samsung this time. And both of these have noise cancellation microphones, but we do like the results on the Galaxy S3 a bit better because pretty much every ambient sound is eliminated with the noise cancellation technique of the Galaxy S3. But overall, both handsets will do a great job for you when it comes to call quality. When you think about it, there really isn't too much of a difference between the Galaxy S3 and the Galaxy S2 here. However, if you need the bigger screen of the Galaxy S3, if you like having a 4.8-inch screen as opposed to 4.3-inch screen, and if you also would like to experience the power of the quad-core processor here found on the Galaxy S3, then yeah, of course it would be a good idea to upgrade to the Galaxy S3, even more so when you factor in its superior user experience here with the added functionality like S-Voice and the other new features in the TouchWiz Nature UX. In addition, the TouchWiz version here on the Galaxy S3 just looks somewhat better compared to what we have on the Galaxy S2. Still, the most important areas like the web browsing, for example, and the camera are not radically better on the Galaxy S3, especially the camera. So if that was one of your main arguments to consider an upgrade to the Galaxy S3, then better stay with your Galaxy S2, because it is almost the same in this respect. This was our video comparison between the Galaxy S3 and the Galaxy S2. If you'd like to learn more about these two handsets, just visit us at PhoneArena.com. Thanks for watching.